What is up, guys? This is Aviation 24 here, coming at you with another airport update on New York Liberty, JFK Liberty International Airport. I'm not sure what number this is again, but it'll be in the title as usual. But anyway, yeah, there's another airport update on this airport before it gets redone, which is still gonna happen. So, sorry that we haven't did an airport update. It's just that it was midterm week, in school, so a lot of stuff. So, yeah, with that, most of the midterms are out of the way now. I just got one more left to do. So yeah, I decided to take the free time out and make an airport update. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So right here, landing on runway 22 right is a Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the Triple Crown 1 livery. This plane has just touched down from Denver. And then right here we have, actually, let's just do this one time. So right here at A1 is the Delta Boeing 757-200. This plane is getting loaded up to head out to Edinburgh. Alright, continuing on with taxiways, I accidentally went over to the Delta and accidentally hit the record, but anyway, right here we have the Scandinavian Airbus A330-300 in the new livery. It's custom made. So yeah, this plane is about to head out to Stockholm. And then first in line for departure is the Delta Airbus A350-900. This plane is going to head out to Brussels. And right here we have the American Airlines Airbus A320. This plane has arrived in from Charlotte, North Carolina, and will have a late departure tonight out to Phoenix. And right here we have the American Airbus A321 in the regular American Airlines livery. I don't know, I was about to say something. But yeah, this plane is going to be heading out to Dallas Fort Worth, operating as a LaGuardia flight. And also we're also planning on getting the NG models. American A321neo, A321s, both of them. They stand up to cancer livery and the regular livery. Just add more A321s, Airbus planes for the American Airlines fleet. And then I guess you could call this still a new model, kind of a bit. Only just about a month that we had this now. But anyway, this is the Air Canada Express E175S, operated by Sky Regional, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, this plane is going to be heading up to Toronto Peterson. And finishing up for planes that are on the taxiways is the American Boeing 737-800 by NG in the regular livery. This plane is taxiing to runway 22 right for departure out to Reno. And right here, this plane is soon actually going to turn into a Prime Air 767 one day, but right here we have the American Airlines Boeing 767-300 in the one-wheel livery. This plane is going to be heading out to Miami. Yeah, they haven't recently doing this. It seems like they stopped doing transatlantic flights with the 767 out of JFK now. So that means because they're phasing them out. I think later on this year, they all phased out by December 31st. 2020, so it's sad to see these things go, but their life is not entirely done yet. I'm pretty sure they're all going to Prime Air when they retire from American Airlines. So yeah, I guess it's still pretty cool. So yeah, this plane is going to be heading out to Miami. And right here we have the American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER in the one-wheel livery. This plane has arrived in earlier from Madrid, and we'll have a later departure out to London Heathrow. And right here is the aircraft that no longer operates here anymore. Is the Virgin Atlantic Boeing 747-400. This plane is getting its last service from this airport to Heathrow. To Manchester. The 60 is getting catered for Manchester, so yeah. I don't know if we're going to turn it into a cargo liner yet. I don't know. We might keep it here for a bit more before we change it into cargo liner. But anyway, yeah, this is basically it for the 747 for Virgin Atlantic. And then right here we have the American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. This plane is getting catered also to head out to Sao Paulo, which it arrived in earlier from London Heathrow, which is like the only two destinations that I'm pretty sure the 777-300 operates out of JFK only. So yeah. And right here we have the blank 777X, one of the first 1 to 400 scale 777X in the whole world. So I'll take 2000 of that. And yeah, this plane is going to be operating as the all-Napoleon 777X. So yeah, this plane is going to be heading out to Tokyo and Haneda. And then right here for the small little, I don't know what to call this, I guess small international / yeah, technically small international. Yeah, starting off with them is the Norwegian Boeing 737 MAX 8. This plane is getting loaded up to head out to Oslo. And the next to it is the Air Canada Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is going to be heading out to Toronto. And then heading over to the part where we really don't go over is kind of like basically the small private stand. So here we got a Gulfstream. I think it's the Gulfstream 4. I think that's what my brother calls it. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, this plane is not going to be heading where I needed today, so. And then next to it, we have the Beechcraft 1900, which is going to be heading out later in early morning to Washington Dulles. And over there, we got a Donor 128. Yeah, that's going to be heading down to Atlantic City. And then we got a SAP 340 by Silver, and it's just going to be sitting here for now, I guess. And moving on to the cargo stand, there's only one plane here tonight. Is the American 727-200. It's going to be heading out tomorrow morning to Miami. No. And this plane is not even. Just pretend that's not there. But anyway, right here we have the Southwest Boeing 737 MAX 8 being used as the 800. Gotta get one from NG. NG's really good. But yeah. Anyway, this 737 has arrived in early from Orlando, and will be making a later flight out to Dallas Love Field. Now, moving on to the JetBlue section of the low-cost terminal is the JetBlue Airbus A321 in the Airbus A321 Mint. This plane has arrived in earlier from San Francisco and is now getting ready to head out to Las Vegas. And then right here we have the JetBlue Airbus A320 high-rise tail. This plane has arrived in earlier from Mexico City, and we'll have a flight out to Guadalajara. And right here we have the JetBlue Embraer E190. I actually seen this plane in real life when we were heading down to Kingston for a recent trip report that is in the making. Just some issues with transferring video files from the camera, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I actually seen this plane. It's actually really nice to see it in person, especially at night. But yeah, anyway, this plane is getting ready to head out to Rochester, and it came in earlier from Boston. And right here we have the JetBlue Airbus A320 in the Blueberry's tail. This plane has arrived in earlier from Fort Myers, and we'll have a later departure out to New Orleans. I think that's where that JetBlue destination is. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta check that. Now moving on to one of the major carriers terminals is the American Airlines terminal. Right here we have the American Boeing 737 MAX 8. This plane is going to be heading down to Miami. And right here we got the American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Reno Air Heritage. This plane is going to be heading... Oh, crap. It's going to be heading out to Montego Bay direct flight. And then, last but not least, for the American Airlines terminal, which is not too crowded tonight, there's only just 3 planes that are here right now, besides from the A320 that's pulling into the gate very soon. But ending it off for the American Airlines terminal is the American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the one-world livery. This plane has came in earlier from Chicago O'Hare, and now it's getting people still getting loaded on, and catering service attended to the plane. And it's going to be making its next flight for departure out to Dallas Fort Worth. Now moving on to the Delta Airline terminal is the Delta Boeing 737-800. This plane is getting loaded up and catered to head out to Harbor City International or ANU Aviation's airport. Right next to it is the Air Explorer. The Delta that's still in the Air Explorer. I'm going to change it soon to the Delta and put in the Delta livery. Just gotta get the decals for it. But this plane is going to be heading out to Salt Lake City tonight. And I think this was still recording, but anyway, this right here is a plane that you guys haven't seen in a really long time. Is the Delta MD-90. It's still operating for 717. As you can see, I removed the Delta logo with the windows. I gotta restore them back. Gotta restore back the windows, but anyway, this Delta MD-90 is gonna soon head off to Minneapolis, St. Paul as the 717 flight. Now moving on to part of the United terminal. Here we got the United Boeing 737-900 in the EcoSkies livery. This plane has arrived from Northern Virginia International or Southwest 252's airport, and will be heading out to it's going to be heading out to Houston Hobby. Yeah. And then next to it, we got the United Airbus A320 in the new livery. I redid it on, not like the tail, but I probably have to redo that anyways. But I did the main body part of the, I guess you can call it the main part of the livery. It looks kind of better than it did. Doesn't look too great yet. I mean, there's something I still gotta improve on. Not right now. But anyway, this plane has arrived from Denver and is going to be heading out to Fort Myers. And right here we got the Delta E-175. Also for the United, they're gonna expand soon for the channel. I'm gonna get a E-175. So yeah, I'm gonna get that because those are gonna sell it quick. But anyway, this is the Delta E-175. This plane is going to be heading out to Syracuse, New York. And then next to it, we got the American Eagle E-145 operated by Envoy. This plane is going to be heading out to Albuquerque. Well, no, that's too far. I mean, it's going to be heading out to I was going to say Chicago O'Hare, I guess. And then here we got a Airy 4 that's being operated for that's soon going to be changed into a CRJ 550 for United. But anyway, yeah, this is basically going to be operating as a CRJ 550. But this plane is going to be heading out to Greensboro. And then here is a new model, which is the United Express CRJ 550 by Gemini Jets. Is really nice model. I'm really loving this plane. Like Gemini Jets, they improved on their last CRJ mold, which was like, I don't know how long ago was that, but anyway, they improved on it, which I love improvement. Anyway, the CRJ 550 is going to be heading out to Richmond, Virginia, which is actual route, along with the Greensboro route. Those routes are the routes that the CRJ 550 is going to be operating out of Newark, Liberty. Then moving on is the American Eagle E145 by Piedmont. This is going to be heading out as its daily service to Philadelphia. Not really exciting. Okay, now moving on to the last few planes for this airport update is the KLM Boeing 777-300ER and the Orange Pride livery. This plane is going to be doing its non-stop service out to Amsterdam Schiphol. And then next to it is the Japan Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. This plane is going to be heading out to Tokyo, Narita. And then next to that is the Iceland Air Boeing 757-200 and the 80th anniversary Iceland livery. But yeah, this plane is going to be heading out to Reykjavik. And right here we have the Alaska Boeing 737-900 and honoring those who serve livery. This is going to be a replacement for today for the it's going to be heading out to Northern Virginia or Southwest 252's airport. This is going to be a replacement for today, as I forgot to add it in to the airport update. But anyway, we have the Alaska Boeing 737-900 and 100 Boeing Year Strong livery. It's going to be heading out to Seattle. And last but not least, we have the Alaska Boeing 737-700 in the new livery. This plane is going to be heading out to Los Angeles for the A321neo. So yeah, that basically concludes for today's airport update. Construction on the airports is gonna continue. It's up there. Look at it. It's actually got light up there. Before it never did, but now it does, and it's actually looking better. And it's gonna come very soon. I'm sorry for you guys, but like this whole airport is gonna get redone. Yes, it is. It's gonna get redone as of this year. Like how I feel like I want to do Great North first because that was already announced, and then this, so we can spend as much time before this gets changed completely. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.